These are the minor 7th type chords on 3, 4, 5, 6 string family in C. We'll start with the root 5th, 7th, 3rd, C, G, B flat, E flat. Next inversion, E flat, B flat, C, and G. Next inversion, G, C, E flat, B flat. And the next inversion is B flat, E flat, G, and C. So we'll start here with the root position. E flat goes to F, C, G, B flat, F. Also from there, the B flat to D, C, G, D, E flat. Soprano, E flat goes to F. Alto voice goes to D, C, A, D, E flat for a minor 6, 9 type sound. Also straight across, C, F, B flat, and E flat in fourths. Up higher, C, A, D, and G. Going backwards, C, G, B flat, and D. C, E flat, B flat, and D for a minor 9. Minor 6, 9, B flat moves to A. Moving backwards further still, C, E flat, G, and D with an added 9th. Voice exchange, which is a bit of a stretch, the D and the C exchange. D, E flat, G, and C. Also C, F, G, and E flat. C, F, G, and D, which will be a plainable voicing. So, an interesting sort of voicing. C, E flat, B flat, and F. So these will all be from the C. Now, moving ahead to the D, D, E flat, B flat, and F. D, G, B flat, and E flat. And then sort of a G minor 7 sound. D, G, B flat, and F. So the E flat major 7 type sound comes in here. You can also do this. D, A, B flat, and G as an appoggiatura chord. Back to that sort of sound. So again, the moving sevenths as an embellishment. In D, D, B flat, C, and F. Moving F to G. Moving C to E flat. D, B flat, E flat, and G. Top voice moves to F. D, B flat, E flat, and F. And maybe an A. Moving ahead into E flat, B flat, C, and G. Top voice moves to F. So sort of an E flat major 7 type sound. E flat, B flat, D, and G. G moves to A. Also E flat, A, D, and G. Again, fourths. E flat, G, C, and F. Fourths on D too. So D, C, F, and B flat. And that can be moved to E flat, C, F, and B flat. Also E flat, C, D, and G. And of course the top voice moves to A if you want, or to F, E flat, C, D, and F. So all of those voicings. E flat, B flat, D, and A as well. Going backwards on E flat, G, C, and D. E flat, G, A, and D. E flat, G, A, and F. So those all serve to embellish the basic C minor sound, project that sound. Also, and we'll go backwards with this as well is that we can start to look at E flat, F, B flat, and D. Moving down also D, F, G, and C, and then down further C, E flat, F, and B flat, moving the F to G. So we have all of those sorts of sounds to project the C minor. On F, we have F, C, E flat, and B flat. We can move the E flat to G, which is the same voicing. Again, that law of the fourths or fifths principle. F, C, G, and B flat. F, D, G, and C. Again, the fourths. Moving across. F, B flat, C, and G. F, B flat, C, and A. Again, providing an embellishment. F, E flat, F, G, B flat, and E flat. So the 11th chord sort of sound. So we have that. That projects the sound of the minor 7 on F. So all of those sorts of sounds work on the F note. G, going to our G, C, E flat, and G, C, E flat, and B flat. The E flat moving to D as an embellishment. G, C, E flat, and F. So also D, G, E flat, and B flat relates to that. G, D, E flat, and C. G, D, E flat, and B flat. So now E flat major 7, C minor 9, again, the interlocking sevenths. So, and again, that's that sound that can work there. Okay, from G, moving forward, we can go across G, C, F, and B flat. Again, law of the fifths or that sort of principle works fine there. G, E flat, F, and B flat. Again, looking at it as though it were an E flat type sound to embellish. G, E flat, A, and B flat. G, E flat, A, and C. And G, E flat, A, and D for fourths. So, some nice fourths options there. Really nice. It works well. Also, C, D, G, and E flat, back top. In addition to C, D, B flat, and E flat. To clean up that last C part. On A now, A, F, G, and C. Fourths across. A, F, B flat, and E flat. A, F, B flat, and D. So sort of a B flat over an A, sort of like a B flat major 7, and then collapsing into the C minor sound. Okay. Also A backwards in this A, B flat, F, and C. So that, again, a fifth away or a fourth away from the D. Moving forward to B flat, E flat, F, and C. Again, that planed sound on B flat, E flat, C, G, and C. Moving the C to D. E flat major 7, moving this G to F. So more here. Fourths, B flat, G, C, and F. Okay. B flat, C, A, and D. Again, that's sort of a B flat major sort of sound that can come into play there. B flat, G, the C and the F for the fourths now can go to B flat, G, C, and D, and then resolve to the C minor proper, sort of a passing chord. And that gives you a general idea how the B flat sort of sound on this end can work. So also, additionally, B flat, C, and the F and the D, which can play nicely to that. Sort of the seconds inside work well there as well. Okay, so that gives a general overview of the C minor 7th type sounds. Some examples on the 3, 4, 5, 6 string family in the key of C.